So you will never experience burnout if you have your shit together. Okay, did I hook you? I hope so. But what I want to say is that I think all the people who I know who experience burnout, they are people who, for example, say yes too often, or they don't focus on the most important things. Like, for example, yourself, and they put other people before them. And then, of course, they do too much, and then they get stressed, burn out again, right? And then we have other people, like Mr. Tenek here, who's a really good example. Because first question, have you ever experienced burnout, Tenek?
Close.
Oh,
Close.
close. Okay.
Close. When I had to do a
Okay.
lot of shit and I said yes as well. And that was before we met.
Oh,
But then
really?
but eventually I pulled the trigger and just told my boss about it. And I've at least I have the privilege to be in companies where they really try to think of you as well. So they did something about it. And instead of me working on 2 projects at the same time, they just told my other clients, "Yo, he's not going to work on this anymore for now. Let him focus on this first, and then he can be fully focused on that again, because it's not efficient for you to have him work for you with his concentration on 50%."
Yeah.
So the company protected me, and then I avoided the burnout. I think I was very close to it.
Okay.
But you need to pull the trigger before it happens. You have to ring the alarm bells. You have to say something about it before it actually happens.
Okay. Let's
Preventing
save. Yeah.
preventing is better than curing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my god, that took a long time. Okay, but
no,
yeah.
no, no. Because I have a brand, and the slogan was something like "Prevention is better than recovery," and I thought because it was in Germany,
Yeah.
that's why German. That's why I wasn't sure if I said it like that. But yeah, but actually, what I wanted to say is that you avoided burnout, okay? But now let's break down your life, right? You have a stable income, you have a job which you actually kind of like because it's what is it, mobile development, iOS,
Yes.
Swift or something, yes.
iOS
And
development.
you have a happy, or you are in a happy relationship, you have a nice house, you have your fitness, you can do whatever you want, right? And then you have your passion, which you wanted or which you are pursuing right now, and you have been doing it for 2 years. Because I still remember when we met, like, how long is it ago, man? One, two,
Almost, almost, almost 2 years exactly. I'd say around
okay.
2 years now.
So 2 years ago, man, when I met you, do you know what your passion was?
Setups, minimalism, setups, productivity, whatever, something like
What
that.
else? What else?
And development. Development was still passionate around
Yeah,
that
and
time.
you learned web development, man. I was
Oh
like,
god.
what the heck, man? This guy? He's learning the easiest field out there in computer science. I don't get this, man. And then you stopped that because then you kind of moved down into the field of trading, technical analysis, all that stuff, which I really like. But let's go back to the topic, which is that you have a stable life, right? Right?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm getting by.
Yeah, and I know what you're doing here. You share your insights from your TA. We share personal experiences now and then, and that's why this is what I'm trying to talk about or trying to figure out. Like, you have your shit together, right? Whenever I talk to you, I I think I've never, or I can't remember that you had some time where you um, had such a time where you complained or anything like that, compared to people who have burnout, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, the people who have the shit together, they don't experience that, and that starts by themselves or in their own
In their
head.
mind.
Yeah, like, you have to make the decision, because if you have so much stress at work, then something with your decision making is not correct before
Yeah.
all of that. And
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to mention. Thank you. Say your last famous words.
Buy more Bitcoin.